that's what we're going to start with because we need to cool down. We're going to melt the peanut butter and the chocolate and then let it come back to room temperature so that when we pour it on the ice cream sandwiches and the Cool Whip, it doesn't all melt. So I've got just 1 can of Hershey's and 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter. And I'm going to just go ahead and put it in all together rather than heating the chocolate and then putting the peanut butter in. Okay. And that's half of a 18-ounce thing of peanut butter is 3/4 of a cup. So get that in. You don't really want to make this too hot, only because you want it back to room temperature as fast as possible. So we're going to try it. Let's see. We're going to try it on 50. We'll see how that works. This was really good. All right, that looks pretty good. We'll let this just kind of cool down. All we want it to do is smooth, incorporate the peanut butter and the chocolate, which I think we've got. Okay. All right, that's ready to go. I'll just keep that in case we have to stir it. That's one way to cool things down. If you need something that's hot is to put it in a bigger bowl with ice in the big bowl, not full, and then lay this in and just keep stirring it, and that'll cool it down to whatever temperature you need. We'll just let that sit for a minute. All right, I unwrapped most of them, so you wouldn't have to watch me unwrap ice cream sandwiches. All right, so we've got our sauce here. Our Cool Whip is here. Whip topping. I don't know why they make this packaging so hard to open. So we are all set here. There's our whip topping. Let's move some of this out of the way here. Some chopped nuts. No dill. Okay. Can you see, Brad? Okay. Pan, whip topping, ice cream sandwiches, chopped nuts, and our sauce. So we got everything together, and the sauce is perfect. Okay. Ice cream sandwich. The only thing I chose the chocolate ones, so I thought that would be a little bit better. You don't get quite as many in a box. You only get 6 in a box. So you do need to buy 3 boxes. So if you don't want to go 3 boxes, just use the white, regular vanilla ones. Now when I got to this point, right here, I got so excited because I thought, oh, you got to cut one in half and then you can eat the other half. But then I remembered that the other half's got to go on top. So I got a little bit disappointed. So we're going to cut one of these in half. I love ice cream sandwiches. Okay. They don't completely take up all the space. I guess they're saving on the ice cream sandwiches now. Okay, then we're going to put half of our whipped topping. Spread that out. Oh, this is going to be too good. I did not taste this, but I can just imagine. And we want the whipped topping thawed because it's easier to spread that way. Get it all. Okay. Okay, there's half of that. Then we need half of this. I'm going to carefully spread this so we don't get it mixed up too much with the whipped topping. Are your mouths watering yet? No? My gosh, mine is. I have to have that little extra scrape there. Okay. Our chopped nuts. And these are just regular dry roasted salted peanuts. And then we're back to our ice cream sandwiches. Okay. And I'm going to put this half right here so I don't get too excited. Two more. You want to kind of push them together, but not smush them too much, because you don't want the filling coming out the sides. Ooh, like a giant puzzle. Okay. Whipped topping. Ooh, can you smell our chicken? Our chicken smells good too. And this is going to be fun because nobody's going to know this is ice cream sandwiches. They're going to think you rolled out that chocolate cookie, and of course you're not going to tell them any different. Okay, there's our whipped topping. Carefully spread this. And if you have a little mix up like that, it's okay, because we're going to put the nuts on it. Okay. And our nuts. Now the only good thing about this is it's got to go back in the freezer, so you can't take a chunk out of it while you're making it, which I think is kind of a good thing. Okay. We'll stick it in the freezer. Oh, look what I found. And here it is. I'm going to let it sit here for a minute. I'm going to cut it, but you can see it's going to look absolutely beautiful on the side. Ooh, can't wait. Okay, I cannot wait for that. We'll let that just kind of thaw a little bit while we get